talking to Tervel Dlagnev, and he gets a win to end the duel. And I know it wasn't quite the performance you thought you should have. I mean, what happened there in the second period? You guys kind of got in a little bit of a scramble, and then he caught you a little bit.
Yeah, I was trying to make something happen. He was kind of squared up stance. I kept kicking out, staying real far away. I wasn't trying to get too much into stuff, so I was trying to run him down. He popped up into a high crotch, so I tried to whizzer down and scramble with him, and he caught me in a cradle, and so it was my mistake. Just trying to force a position that wasn't there.
It looked like he was really just real defensive, blocking you a lot in the first period. I mean, was it a little frustrating early in the match?
I mean, it was frustrating. You know, I was trying to come at him with some shots. He was poking out his left leg, but he didn't really have a lead leg. He was just standing real far away, and he's a strong kid. You know, so it was definitely frustrating, and I was kind of like, I got a little too antsy, and you know, I didn't use solid defense. I tried to shot a high crotch instead of squishing him. I tried to scramble and force a bad position that wasn't there. So I got.
And how'd you regroup? Third period, you really took control.
I never. It was frustrating because I wanted to win in two. I wanted to dominate the match, but I didn't. I never really thought that. I thought I could score if I needed to, especially after I kind of, you know, had a wake-up call in a bad position. I knew that I could go back to solid stuff and score. I mean, it took me a while, so.
And obviously your first time back on the mat. I mean, you took some time off, I'm sure, after Worlds. And I mean, how good is it just to get back out here against a top opponent?
I felt good. Tough young kid kind of surprised me. That was good. Just a wake-up call, just show that you need to be ready for every match. And I definitely wasn't ready for this one, so it was a good wake-up call. And get back on the mats Monday and start over.
How much can this benefit the U.S.? Because obviously they're the #1 team. They've sent over some pretty good wrestlers. I mean, how much can the U.S. learn just from battling these guys?
A lot, I think. I mean, it's different, you know. I mean, even if these guys don't, you know, this isn't their top squad, but I mean, every one of them that comes over trains with those guys every day. They're tough, and obviously if they're coming here to wrestle, the coaches are putting time into them, so they obviously see some type of potential. And you know, obviously those guys are getting better. So even the guys without the credentials wrestle so different that, you know, they can catch you off guard, like I found out tonight. So it was good as far as physical, you know, just to feel the guys, wrestle them, and you know, obviously it's good to see where we're at this part of the year.
And then you'll be back on the mat, what, next weekend in New York?
Weekend, yeah.
And talk about that event. I mean, obviously it'll be a pretty good test.
It'll be, you know, he'll be there again, and then they'll have some tough Americans. Probably Mako, Sigmund, Onspach. I don't know if Gillis is going, maybe Steele. So it'll be a bunch of tough Americans and then a couple Russians. So it'll be good.
You had a great season last year, obviously. I mean, how do you build on that going into this year?
You know, the plan is always to keep improving. It's not, you know, building on not just, you know, credentials, but building as a complete wrestler. You know, physically, mentally, spiritually. So just looking to get better.
And you're recently engaged. Congratulations.
Thank you. That's a good time.